Mickey Joseph and the Grambling State Tigers football team took on Texas A&M Commerce. Texas A&M Commerce? Yeah, well, we're going to get to where that came from in a second. But yeah, this game here went down to the wire. I mean, if you had any questions as far as like, how did we get to this point? What in the heck was going on in this game? I mean, there was so much that happened in this game. It would really just blow your mind. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, for everything that took place in this game, how in the world did this game go to overtime? Guys, I promise you, when I tell you about how this one went down, you're going to sit there and say, Coach, ain't no freaking way. Yes, it is. And we're going to talk about it right after this. You know it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, I'm about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in and free to tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, let's jump on in this thing. Because guys, when I tell you this game was crazy, oh my God. If I said you saw a game that had a total of 9 turnovers, would you believe me? I could be off. I could be off by a turnover. I ain't gonna say a turnover or 2. I'm gonna say 1 turnover. I could be off by a turnover. Yeah. We talking about 8 or 9 turnovers in the freaking game. This game went down to the wire. I'm trying to understand what in the hoo-ha happy-go-lucky is going on with this thing here where we have some type of scenario going on like this. Knox, you getting on the show today, boy? What you gonna do? You gonna say hello to the people? Come on. Come on. Come on. Where you going, man? Come on. Get out the cables, bruh. See, this is where you get to do it too much. Come on. You want to say hello? Come on. My co-host ain't getting on today. I ain't gonna keep fooling with you. Knox, go on here about your business, dog. You ain't trying to do your part of the business, dog. You want some extra treats tonight. You ain't getting no extra treats because you ain't trying to get on the show. Look out, Knox. You're messing up my mic and everything. Come on, dog. Come on, Knox. Get out of the way. Come on. Yeah, I got me a pit bull terrier, American pit bull terrier over here. That's a terrier indeed. Yeah, this joker here trying to go up underneath my legs and whatnot, trying to get comfortable in his spot. Hear me in here talking, so he want to come in here and act like he gonna get on the show, but he ain't about to do nothing. Oh, scary self. But yeah, we're gonna get back to this game here. Like I stated before, this was a game that could have went either way. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. There's no way in the world you turn the ball over 6 times in the game and you don't get blown out. Matter of fact, there's no way in the world you turn over the ball deep in your end of the field and the team don't put no damn points on the board. There's no way impossible something like that happens. But it did. Oh, it did. It really did. It really happened in this game. I mean, you missed 2 extra points in the game. You missed a field goal. I mean, you had multiple opportunities just to put this game away. I know y'all like, dang, Coach, you're going in on us today. Hey, look. Understand one thing. If I call it one way, if I call it the same for everybody else, that means I ain't shortcutting for nobody else. And guys, guess what? We're going to talk about exactly how it went down. But I got to say this for sure. Jacoby Belzer, that young man is I gotta give that young man his props. That kid is a freaking beast out there on the field for the Grambling State Tigers football team. That young man, he might only have 1 catch in the game for 10 yards and 1 touchdown. But that young man was out there fighting for every and anything he could get against the opposing team defensive backs that was covering him. That young man even caught the 2-point conversion to get them, for them to tie the game up. Matter of fact, this young man, he was out there on special teams. The young kid got speed. He took a kickoff return, 57 yards, to give Grambling great field position for them to march down the field. The Grambling State Tigers as a team rushed the ball for 117 yards in this game. But when it came to the Tigers defense stopping the freaking rush themselves on the defensive side of the ball, oh, it was non-existent. Oh, it was non-freaking existent. And I mean, when I say non-existent, to the fact that you had Texas A&M Commerce hitting big gains through the B gap and the A gap against Grambling State defense all game long. I didn't quite understand why they got away from rushing the ball. Actually, I mean, they had one running back on the team that did run the ball for was it BK Jackson? He rushed the ball for 169 yards off of 16 carries, had 2 touchdowns, and the longest one he hit him for was 69 yards. I'm like, dude took up out of there like a cannon, and he averaged 9.3 yards per carry. I'm like, guys, what are we doing? There's nowhere in the world you guys are getting yourselves prepared and ready to go play some real ball, and y'all allowing that. Crazy thing is, I got Grambling coming out of the West. I'm going to say that right now. I got Grambling. My preseason order of finish has Grambling coming out of the West. And I'm like, man, this is looking scary as far as what this offense was able to do to you guys in the game. I mean, not only that, but looking at what the offense did, how the offense protected Crowley as well as opened up the holes for the running backs in the game. Crowley was sitting back there in the backfield. He got sacked twice in the game. Like I said before, the young man had a rough game himself. He threw the ball 30 times, completing 14 for 125 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And that type of game comes from Crowley. That's something that I did not expect to see from him. But, you know, again, got to get a young man his props. He stood in there, you know, stood in the pocket as best as possible, trying to make sure he can make a play out there on the field to keep those sticks moving and put points up on the board for his team to try, you know, to keep them in the game for them to possibly have an opportunity to win. Now, Jacoby Belzar, I think I might have spoken about him before, but I'm going to talk about him again. That young man is a beast out there on the field, in which that young man did any and everything he could to make sure he was able to help his team stay in position to have an opportunity to win this game. The young man ran a 57-yard kickoff back in which he got them in. He got Grambling into the red zones, not to the red zone. He got them on, he got Grambling good field position for their offense to come out there and do what they needed to do to move the ball down the field so that they can put more points up on the board to get back in this game. The young man caught one pass on the day for 10 yards, which that one pass he caught was for a touchdown. Not only that, the young man caught the 2-point conversion on them folks. So you got to understand, he putting in work. This young man put in some work. Now, Trey Bradford, this young man here from Grambling State, he refused to be denied. Like I said, he ran the ball 15 times for 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. At the half, this is how crazy this is. Before the half, I think between the two teams, there were already, I want to say, 5 turnovers, in which the other team was leading in the turnover division. Grambling was down deep, and like I said, they was deep. They was within striking distance for them to kick a field goal, do something to put points on the board. They came away with nothing twice. And don't forget, you missed the field goal and the extra point. So 2 extra points, you missed two extra points and the field goal. Guys, you got to tighten this up. This has to get, you guys got to find a way to get this in order. But again, like I said before, looking at how everything played out on the field between these two teams, I mean, this game could have went either way. Miles Crowley, in crunch time, he was able to lead his team down the field to put some points on the board for them to score to tie this game up to send it into overtime. One thing I say is this, that last play that Miles Crowley threw, that 30-yard touchdown pass to send into overtime to the young man. And listen, that pass there was sweet. I mean, that young man, like I said, he was not going to be denied scoring that touchdown because he understood the assignment. He knew what was on the line. Like I stated before, Texas A&M Commerce had multiple opportunities to close this game out on Grambling. They just didn't do it. They didn't. I don't think they understood the task at hand. But then when you get into overtime, you have an opportunity to go ahead and score so that you can send this to double overtime. Grambling gets the ball first. Trey Bradford gets that ball. He totes that bad boy in for the overtime touchdown win for the Grambling State Tigers in this game. And Texas A&M Commerce, they had one opportunity to come back and try to score, and they threw an interception. And that's how the game got closed out. Patrick Marshall got the winning interception and winning turnover for the Grambling State Tigers to win this game. All I'm going to say is this. Looking at Grambling State in this game, yes, there's a lot of new pieces out there on the field. Offensive line, once again, them trenches. Y'all got to get this together. Guys, if you guys are not willing to understand just how important you are when it comes to making sure that you keep your running backs as well as your quarterback upright, blocking for them out there on the field when the opposing team defense is coming 100 miles an hour at their behind, boy, let me tell you something. It's going to be a lot of y'all going to be sitting on the sideline holding the clipboard. Or better yet, I tell you if Coach Mickey Joseph don't tell you, if he don't want to tell you himself. Matter of fact, don't even put on a G-sock. Don't put no footies on. Don't even lace up your cleats. Matter of fact, don't go get your mouthpiece. Don't go ask for another mouthpiece so you can go in the game. Just go sit up there in the stands because that type of play is straight boo-boo. That's not going to work. So, guys, y'all better understand one thing. This thing is going to get tough and rough as the season goes on because we're here now. SWAC play is in session, and Grambling State and Jackson State play each other this upcoming weekend. So y'all already know that game going to be off the chain. So y'all get ready for Coach to go ahead and give you a quick rundown on how that game is going to go. Like I said before, I wanted to make sure I gave you guys some content so that, you know, I didn't want y'all to think I forgot about you because I didn't. Alabama State, I ain't forgot about you. I owe y'all an apology. I do. I might even sing a remix for Anita Baker for you, all off key and everything. I apologize. Hey man, be quiet. Come here and get on the show. Be quiet. Yeah, I had to talk to Knox over there. I don't know what's wrong with him right now. Knox, quiet boy. But until next time, be the one and lead.